Hey, what's up, Crypto Land? I'm Black Crypto, bringing you another cryptocurrency video. Do you have some money laying around inside the couch or maybe inside a piggy bank or just burning a hole inside of your pocket? I'm going to tell you what you could do with that money, which might actually bring you some real big returns coming up in the future. Stick around. Let me start off this video by saying to you guys that I am not a financial advisor in no way, shape, or form. Whenever it comes to any kind of investments that you want to take, make sure you go out and seek a professional financial advisor for any kind of advice on what you should do with your investment. These videos that I'm releasing is strictly for entertainment purposes, and it's only just to show my pitfalls in the past and some of the upsides that I've seen when it comes to the world of cryptocurrency. So once again, guys, I am not a financial advisor. So you have a couple dollars that you want to go ahead and put into cryptocurrency because you've been hearing all about this cryptocurrency from your friends and on the news in terms of cryptocurrency, and you want to get in before it's too late. Well, it's definitely not too late to start participating in cryptocurrency, and also in the future it's going to be pretty much impossible for you not to participate in cryptocurrency. But right now, because cryptocurrency is in its infant stages, there's a lot of volatility in the market right now, and a lot of people are making money from cryptocurrency if you know what you're actually doing. So with this in mind, what can you do when it comes to putting your money in terms of cryptocurrency? It doesn't matter if you have whether $20, $40, or even $60 to put inside of cryptocurrency. That money can be lost at any moment, or it can be in the terms of an upside in the future where that $60 can turn into, who knows, $600 or $6,000 in the future. So this is one of the things that you want to consider when it comes to putting your money in terms of cryptocurrency. It could go up, but it also could go down in terms of right back down to zero. I've put my money in a lot of different cryptocurrencies before in the past, and I've seen my money go from whatever dollar amount that I put in all the way down to zero. But at the same time, I've seen it rebound and go right up. Now, this is one of the things that you have to keep in mind when it comes to cryptocurrency, because some cryptocurrencies are very strong. They have a very good, strong backing in terms of money or in terms of the company that's behind it. There are other cryptocurrencies where it's decentralized, but the technology behind it is very sound. So the community is very involved in those cryptocurrencies. Just like in terms of Bitcoin. You know, we've seen Bitcoin go all the way up to $20,000, and now it's fighting in terms of that $10,000 mark right now. Who knows in the future if it goes all the way back up to $20,000 and beyond, or if Bitcoin goes right back down to zero, which I highly doubt. But one of the things that you can do is start to create some type of savings plan right now, today, because you do not want to miss out. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's only $20 or $40, $60, $100. Try to put something aside. You know, you've always been hearing about the stock market, and the stock market has been going right up over the past several years. Who knows, that might actually go down too as well. But one of the things that you want to keep in mind when it comes to investing is you're taking a big risk. A big risk when it comes to putting your money into something and you do not know what's going to happen with it. But if you're a person that's investing in terms of the stock market, you've already seen your money go up and you've already seen your money go down. So what is the big risk when it comes to cryptocurrency? Like I said, it's very volatile, and you want to be very careful when it comes to investing in it. This is why I recommend you also seek out a financial advisor when it comes to anything in terms of money and investing. Another thing that you want to keep in mind when it comes to putting your money into cryptocurrency is that you want to do your research and you want to start researching the technology behind these cryptocurrencies. The more informed you are about these technologies, the more you feel a lot more confident in diving into these cryptocurrencies in terms of the technology. But one of the things that you have to keep in mind in terms of technology is that there's a lot of companies, for instance, technology companies that you could have invested in 10 years ago or 20 years ago, for instance, Amazon or Microsoft, even Facebook. Hey, how about Google? You could have invested in these platforms when they first started, put your money into it, and you can be in terms of well off today if you put a little bit of money in there back in the day. Now, in terms of money, we're talking about a couple of dollars, whether it's $20, $30. Anybody can afford that because you probably spend that money, whether it's a gym membership, whether it's just getting coffee in terms of Starbucks, or in terms of going to the grocery store every week, or going out to eat and splurge. Why don't you stop for 1 week, save up a couple of those dollars, and then put it inside of cryptocurrency? It's getting easier and easier to start participating in cryptocurrency more every single day as more apps come out that allow you to start purchasing cryptocurrency. One of those apps are the Cash App. You can start buying Bitcoin today with the Cash App. This is a very good way to start looking at it, because if you're a person that's already sending your friends money through the Cash App and you're looking at it and saying, hey, the Cash App is now offering Bitcoin, maybe there might be something to it. Maybe it might be a ring of truth when it comes to this cryptocurrency, might be here for a long term if these major companies are starting getting involved in it. Now, another great company in terms of getting involved in terms of cryptocurrency is Coinbase. This is the #1 cryptocurrency exchange online, and I really recommend you guys get involved with purchasing cryptocurrency through Coinbase. It's very safe. They have a lot of security. I've released a lot of videos that's talked about Coinbase in the past. Make sure you go ahead and check those out. I'll also leave a link in the description in terms of my affiliate link to Coinbase. Whenever you go ahead and purchase $100 worth of Bitcoin, you get an extra $10, and I also get an extra $10 as well. Full disclosure. But with that said, you definitely want to take a look at Coinbase, because Coinbase is like, for instance, a national bank that you put your money in, right? But one of the things that you want to keep in mind when it comes to the banking system is that they can take your money for any and every reason. Of course, with Coinbase, they are the ones that's controlling your keys, but you have a lot more security when it comes to that in terms of sending out your money. But that's one of the things that you want to definitely keep in mind. So if you do purchase those cryptocurrencies on Coinbase, you may want to transfer that coins out to a secure wallet that you control. Nowadays it's very easy to create a savings plan. Whether it's $20, whether it's $40, or whether it's $60, it's very easy to put aside money today to start saving. Now, this is something that you might already be used to by putting money into a bank in terms of a savings account. Now, typically when you think about a savings account, you think about the interest that you can get. But right now, if you look at the interest rates out there in terms of the banking system, it's really a joke. You will never gain any real money from the interest rates that you see with the savings account. They're less than 1%, some are 1%, and just a little bit over 1%. Listen, if you put $20 aside because you really want to save that $20, you will never get any kind of interest on there. Generally speaking, when it comes to those interest rates, you have to have millions of dollars to really see any kind of interest come back to you that's worth anything at all. So let's take that off the table in terms of thinking about savings in terms of getting an interest, and start thinking about saving money that can potentially be a lot more in the future. This is when it comes now to, in terms of cryptocurrency, where we have seen a much better return inside of cryptocurrency. We've seen cryptocurrency go from a small amount to a very large amount, and imagine that over the course of the next several years. Of course, Bitcoin has went all the way up to $20,000 when it once at one time was worth $0. Now we've seen it in the thousands. Although it has gone down a little bit and we're fighting right now in terms of that price, we're starting to see that the price is steadily going up. Who knows where Bitcoin is going to be in the next year, in the next 2 years, in the next 5 or 10 years. But if you start creating some type of small savings plan right now, whether it's a one-time or whether it's over the course of weeks or over the course of months, you might be surprised to see exactly where that might grow in terms of your portfolio over the next several years. If you're a person that you can go out to the movies every single week, or you can go out for dinner every single week, you might have a gym membership, you might go to the grocery store. This is all areas where you might say, hey, let me shave off a couple dollars from these, or let me forego one of these probably in a week or in a month, and put that money aside and put it inside of cryptocurrency. It's like I said, it's very easy in terms of investing in cryptocurrency today, and it doesn't matter whether it's $20, $40, $60, or $100. Start doing it today. You might be surprised to see where it goes in the future. Who knows what your money would be like if you had invested inside of Amazon back in the 90s? Who knows where your money would be if you started invested in Google? Who knows where your money might have been if you started invested in any of these big public companies back in the day, and where your money would be today if you had dedicated yourself to creating a small savings plan that you will stick to. Now, we're not talking about putting aside a couple $100 and then next as soon as something comes up, you dip right back into that savings account and you go ahead and take it out. You need to be dedicated. You need to be focused and determined in terms of saving. One of the things that you want to keep in mind when it comes to the cryptocurrency is that you get a much better rate of return when it comes to these cryptocurrencies. You're already familiar when it comes to the stock market, and maybe you have some money in terms of the stock market. You might have said, hey, listen, I do not invest in the stock market because that's only for big players, but it's getting easier and easier today to start investing inside of the stock market by way of the Cash App or Robinhood app and many other different types of apps. As you know, or if you do not know, the Cash App allows you to buy Bitcoin. So go ahead and start purchasing Bitcoin today. Why are you wasting time in terms of the amount of money that you could put in? Are you going to cry because you lost $20 in terms of cryptocurrency? Are you going to cry because you lost $100 over the course of the next month or next 2 months? When that money was probably going to go to something that you're going to regret that you spent that money on in the first place, whether it's some clothes or whether it's going out on a date and that date was just completely ruined and you regret it. So why don't you put that money aside? Because that money that you put aside might actually do something for you in your future. Who knows? But at the same time, you're also supporting a new technology that might take over, and it might be something that you won't be able to avoid in the future. So why are you wasting time? Why are you not putting your money into cryptocurrency today? Yes, there's a risk that it might go all the way, but there might be a risk or an upside where it goes all the way up. This is the same thing that would happen when you said, hey, I wish I put my money into Google. I wish I put my money into Amazon back in the day. And look at what their stocks are doing today. Now, is this the new type of stocks? Is this the new type of money? Who knows? Start supporting it today. The more you support it, the more your friends support it, the more you get involved, the stronger the network gets, and the stronger the community gets in terms of supporting it, and the price may go up. Now, are you the type of person that just likes to listen to the FUD and just hear about the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt when it comes to the crypto community? I have a saying where it's always said, hey, why believe the truth when the lie is more entertaining? And are you a person that strictly believes in lies? You might be that kind of person that listens to lies and you go with it. Or you could be a truth seeker, find out what's really going on behind the scenes and what's really being said out there because of all of the smoke and the mirrors, and be a person that's very intelligent and make that type of decision today. And those that are telling you the lies are the banks, the government, and the regulators. But if you think about it, why would they be telling you this and telling you to stay away from it if in fact they may be the ones that's getting involved with it themselves? So are you going to be the one left behind because you did not want to spend and afford a couple dollars? Guys, do not be the last one in the race. Start getting involved and start participating in this cryptocurrency community. So guys, tell me in the comment below if you got involved in terms of Bitcoin and any other cryptocurrency. What was the dollar amount that you started with when it came to starting and getting involved with cryptocurrency? Let me know in the comments below. Guys, I'm Black Crypto. Thank you for checking out another cryptocurrency video. Make sure you go ahead and you subscribe and you hit that bell so you'll be notified anytime I release any new videos right here on my channel. Also show me support by going ahead and following me on my Instagram and my Twitter at BLK Crypto. And I see you guys in the next video. Peace.